Prophet, baby, back with another video. Hope everybody in a good mood, man. Hope everybody feeling thankful, man. Hope everybody knowing that we're supposed to be appreciating what we have, and that's how we keep the flow coming to us for what's to come. You know, acknowledgement in life in other forms, you know, is it all furthers our elevation, man. I want to start this message off today by saying this, man. Spirit told me to bring this to everybody, man. Whoever listen and pay attention to this, you can even pass this on, please. But it's gonna help people understand a little better, you know, because we trying to help people tap in, you know, to get their downloads, to get the, you know, to get the guidance we need, you know, to tap into all the synchronicities, what they mean, all this, man. We're gonna be doing all this here. Spirit said everybody in the world has experienced this right here. Whether you was young, some of us go through it now, but everybody's experienced it. One spirit let me know, I was like, wow, yeah. So here you go, man. You walking by yourself, you going home or wherever you're going, but you think somebody behind you. Ain't nobody behind you. You feel that presence, like it's almost wrapped around you, but you feel it behind you. You feel that. That was that energy, man, of our angels. Whoever listening, that was the energy of your angels, man. Like you felt that, because a lot of times, well, when we were younger, we were able to connect with spirit easier, but we didn't know. You know, we didn't, that was hid from us, that part. You know, and it's important for us to know that, because whoever listening, like you get to go back and like, it give you something to think about, man, and make you understand that this spiritual war is real. It make you understand that when you leave your house, you're not leaving by yourself. It just seems like you're by yourself, but you always have people with you. You have people sending thoughts to you. It's all pure consciousness on the other end of the veil. So they, you know, like it's almost, you can't count the ways that they can communicate with us, you know. So, you know, when the US had its space program, we gotta be mindful of that, man. And once we tap in and get in tune, man, then we start to grow, we start to let things go. But not only that, we find ourselves. And at some point in time, you understand that, wow, the times I just judged because I didn't like a person. Or I wasn't in a good mood. I wasn't in good vibrations, you know. But about 65% of the time, man, when people judging, man, it's just because they don't like the person. They don't like the color. They don't like the way the person act. Whatever it is, it's just something about that person. It doesn't necessarily have to be what the person doing, what that person stands for. Nothing like that. You know, it's just their perception of that. You know, and that's why it's important for us to gather our different perspectives and all of this, man, so we can grow to understand and find out what exactly is the right and what exactly is the wrong. What is the wrong? Are we just saying we is wrong? What is it? You know? I bet a lot of people out there think they be doing wrong things. I bet you don't even feel wrong when you do it, huh? Some people be just that far lost where they be numb, but some people just be beating themselves up. You know, it don't really be that bad. You know, we got to understand that we've all been through a lot of things. So it's normal for us to judge ourselves before we judge anybody. You know, somebody might stick their hand up and say, I don't know about that. Prophet guarantee it. We judge ourselves before we judge anybody. We judge ourselves first, because that's the only reason we can even come around to judging other people. Because we know who we want to be around, all of these type of things, you know. We constantly doing it to ourselves. We just not doing it in a way to where it's benefiting us and really helping us grow. Some of us are, you know, but like some of us not, you know. It's just keeping us in a place of just that revolving door, you know, and you stuck with a certain thing, and all you really got to do is open up your mind to understand what's going on, understand why you feel like that, try to get the other end of it, and try to get the solution to it so you can get it out of your world, you know? So you don't start just merely judging every single thing that mirrors whatever that is you judging, just like that, you know? And what about the people that's watching you, how you act, you know? They gonna start judging like that. They don't even understand what's going on. They just see that that's how you go about things, you know? And people be looking up to us, and like we don't really be acknowledging that, you know? We acknowledge people look up to us, but not like that, you know? And a lot of us don't even like when somebody look, you know, like somebody, I see somebody looking up to that person, I want to be mad about it. I want to, you know, because it's not me, or just, I don't know. It's just silly little things that we have within ourselves, within our blood. All these little acts, we need to let that go so the next generation don't come through with the same struggles, you know, and plus their own, you know. We're supposed to help them out. Spirit just say, man, that sounded funny, huh? That sounded funny coming out of your mouth, huh? And it did. It really did. But that's where we supposed to be at. I'm saying it feel funny because I wasn't used to that type of thing, you know. Not saying didn't try to be helpful or cared, but you know, like, let's really be honest. How many of us get up in the morning and say, hey, look, I'm helping somebody today. The nighttime ain't catching me without helping somebody. The nighttime ain't catching me without doing something good, man. Doing something. Like, we don't be thinking like that. We be like, thank you for waking me up. And hope I have a good day. And then we ask for something, you know. But the minute something go wrong, we forget all of that. We mad. We staying in that zone. We bringing it to other people. We just walking like that, you know. Somebody need to come out with some shoes called these different little emotions, you know. Man, you walking with them old mad shoes on today, them sad shoes on, them old guilty shoes, you know, all that, for real. Appreciation, man. Appreciation will help you understand, man. Help you understand growth, understand the meaning of life, understand the meaning of how and why we get the help we get and give the help out that we get. Why it's important to change a lot of things, you know, figuring out why when we do certain things, what it actually do. You know, we see it right here, but what it actually triggers all the way to, you know, who all is affecting. All of these little things, you know, that's betterment. That's being better and meaning it. I want to be better, and I meant it when I said it, man. Betterment, man. Some of us say we believe, but we don't walk. A lot of us believe. I can honestly think that. A lot of us believe. A lot of us haven't seen. So that's believing in the unseen. But the thing with that is we operating in this 3D. You know, the minute we believe, but the minute it's presented in our face, it's not believable. You know, like it turns into a real live UFO type of situation, you know, that we was trained to think like, you know, like there's silly little things, man. But we all be in that place, you know. That's why our spirit waking us up, man. That's why our spirit waking us up, because it's time for us to drop that part of life. Drop that part of life. It's time for the next generation coming behind us to have a better exact story of where they came from, what's going on, how it all started, and where it's headed. I got 9 minutes on here, man. I be making all kind of videos. I be recording for my music, man. And I don't put them all on. I leave them in the phone, so the phone be cutting off. I did a message 2 times. I had to start it over, you know, because they keep cutting off. So I erased a couple of them, but I just wanted to bring this quick message, man. Like, sit down, assess your situation. Are you really aware? Are you really aware of everything? You know? You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of the seen and the unseen that's amongst you. That's it within your reality. Because if we not, we open. If you're not aware of the unseen, then you open for everything that unseen can send to you. You know, good is good, but like, what about if it's the unseen sending bad to you? Then you're not aware of that. I guess it'll drive you crazy. Prophet stick his hand up. Look, almost went through that. I almost went through that, but that was part of my journey to come to that place to where, wow, man, they look at here. You know, backed in a corner where it's just you. It's just you. You're looking for help. Nobody there. And it feel like they still coming. You know, but hey, 5,000 fall at your foot. Now one touch you though. Now one touch you, man. I want you to protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings, man. Watch what you take in your ears and watch what you give out that mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can.
Against the forces of darkness and
Prophet said the words of encouragement today will be,
was with the sun god, almost fused with him.
The good news is this. If we sit down and understand that our problems is really our strength, once we learn how to take it and transmute it, we can grow every time we run into a trial or a tribulation.
So that Egypt would live.
Till next time, baby. Sky Prophet, man. Love everybody, bro. Peace out.